Well, hello, I'm Ken McNabb. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Ken McNabb Horsemanship. We're talking about improving our turns, and we're really going to end up working on the fence, working on our rollbacks. But to start with, I just want to pick up on my horse's nose and move her front end around. I want to make sure that when I pick up on this rein, my leg goes to position 1 on the outside and she follows through. Left rein, right leg position 1, left rein, then wait for the nose to get soft and wait for that mare to just follow through. Rose is just a sweet little horse that I really like. She's really quiet, which is nice, but today we're going to kind of hurry her up a little bit. So we're going to start on the fence, and I want to show you the angle we're shooting for. I want to come into this fence on about that angle right there. When her nose is about 2.5 to 3 feet from the rail, her hip is about 7 feet from the rail. From this position, I would tip her nose and shove her front end around and let the fence push her through. Now there's no actual stop in it, so instead what I would do, I'd come over here to this fence, tip her nose and shove her front end around and say, come on out of there. And I want to get some energy coming out of this, but I don't want my horse thinking every time we get near a fence, it's going to turn into a rollback. So I just soften her face for a minute, bring her to where I want her. As I come into this fence, tip her nose, shove her feet off of there. Use your leg and drive her off. Slow back down and ride around. You're looking for that opportunity. You want to change your seat position. Okay, so as I come into this fence, if I'm going to roll back, I'm going to sit in my right pocket right here, right leg to position 1, and drive off with both legs. I want this horse to pick up the speed and come out of the turn snappier than we went in. Now we'll pick the speed up a little bit, just move her around here, come by this fence without a rollback. Now as I come to this side, I'm going to slow her back down to a walk so we get it correctly. Sit in my left pocket and pick that front end up and come around. I want her to learn to get that front end coming off. Now we'll do it coming to the camera. As I come into this fence, I'm going to sit in my right pocket, bring that front end around. I want that horse to pick up its front end and move. Get soft and get turned. Come around here, right here. Okay, that was ugly. I didn't like anything about it. That can happen. We'll just go back and do it again. The reason it was ugly, she just didn't move her front end. There we go. A little better. She kind of rounded that corner last time. I don't want a round corner. I want her to set her hind end. Right here, I'm going to sit down. Too close to the fence, and she moves her hind end out on me. Okay, so we'll just come back. That's on me, not her. Come back here. Picked it up a little better, not great. We'll improve it. Come into this fence, sit in my left pocket. Bring that front end around. Let's bring it around here a little bit. Here we go. Come around here. We're going to try and hit that fence again on the end. There, you could feel that hind end get underneath of you. She actually set that inside leg down. You could actually hear it slide a little bit, and she moved around on it. And that's what I want to have happen. I want my horse starting to come around better. Now, you can do this exercise too much. You can do it till they get tired and sloppy. So when you start feeling some improvement, slow things down, give them a break, come back, pick up on that rein, and start getting them soft. Now, we're going to start adding a second rein in. Up till now, we've just been using one rein, get the front end picked up, let the fence really help us. So now we're going to start using the second rein. So as I come to you, you'll watch how that second rein works. And there's a big piece here that's really important, and that's the release of the inside rein. So as we come in here, I pick that rein up and drop this rein and let the outside rein carry us through. So we'll go back to that fence and do it going the other direction, and you'll watch the same thing. Soften that nose. As we come into that fence, sit in that left pocket, stop. And you see this rein tipped, the direct rein tipped, neck rein carries. Okay, we'll come around here, we'll hit off the end of the fence, soften her nose. Right there, see that head come up? That's all anticipation. Ride through it. Anticipation's your friend. It's your horse listening to you. But then they decide they know what's coming and they start making the decisions first. So you have to ride through that anticipation. Your horse is thinking about you, and that's great, but she needs to wait on you. Now push off of there. There we go. I want you to speed up coming out of there. I want you coming out of that turn faster than you went into it. So watch again this neck rein. There's that stop. Come on out of there. We come around, we'll stop and turn on the other side over there. Sit down, stop. There we go. Pick that body up, let's move. Let's snap off that hind end. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this horse to snap off that hind end and move with some sense of urgency. So we come around here, sit down. She doesn't come around quite as tight over there as I'd like her to. There we go. Kind of pop through that one a little bit. Now we'll really mess with her because we'll just stop her. Get that hind end deep in the ground. It doesn't have to be a turn every time. Just stop. Now turn. Okay? I like the momentum to carry us, but I want to mess with that anticipation. I want her to realize it's not always a big, hard, fast rollback. Sometimes it's just a stop. Just ride up here, push her up in over here. I ride my horse looking for her to be right. There where she got right, we were 15 feet from the rail. So I don't worry about it, just ride through it. Come on back over here. And there you saw me carry that left rein just a second too long. I want to let go of that direct rein much quicker and let the outside rein carry it. There we go. There, you really felt that inside hind, those hind legs got under. There's a 3-foot track there. When you feel that horse starting to really get that hind end underneath of you, you're starting to gain. You're getting where you want to get, right? And so this is a lesson that you use, but you don't dwell on it for hours. That's a big improvement. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to walk and trot around the rail for a minute and just let her know, hey, you don't always have to be amped up. Right here, you can slow down, get quiet. There we go. Set that nose down, Rosa. Get that nose set down. Get me some softness here. I want to put my horse completely together. I don't want to leave her with any residual where she's going to think every time we get near a rail, we got to get hot and foolish. And pick her up to a trot. Pick her up to a lope. I didn't get the lope departure I wanted. I'm going to slow down. Push your shoulders over. She's really anticipating this. Just soften that shoulder, push her over. All of a sudden, my rollback exercise has turned into a lead exercise. That's okay. We've completely forgot. There we go. We forgot about those rollbacks on the fence, which is okay. That's what I wanted. Whew. Good. Good. Wait for that face to get soft. Wait for it. She's got her nose down, but there. From that fourth post to here, she's leaning on my hands. Every exercise I work on requires that I be aware of every exercise I've worked on. I can't say, oh, well, it's okay for her to take the wrong lead, we're working on rollbacks. I can't say it's okay for her to stick her nose out and hang on the bit and get heavy on the front end, we're working on leads. No, it all goes together, every piece. Horsemanship has to be fluid, it has to be one program. Once I've got everything kind of put back together, I'm ready to start working on my rollbacks a little bit away from the fence again. She's done that away from the fence, she's learned to move her shoulders. But here I'm going to ride a straight line and soften her nose, stop her with that outside rein and really push back through. Ride a straight line, soften her. Use that outside rein and really push back through. Now, here I start visualizing cattle because that's what the rollback is about. It's working cattle. You might use it on a mountain trail to get turned around, but the rollback's invention is to work livestock. So I start seeing the cow over here and the herd over here, and I'm trying to keep this cow from getting to the herd in my mind, okay? So when I make this rollback, my cow side leg is keeping her straight. My herd side leg makes the turn with the cow. Now look where her nose is. She's back looking the new direction. She's already there. That transition happened. We'll slow that down for you. Herd side leg pushes, rein changes. She's back looking at the cow right here in the middle. Okay, and we soften that face, soften that face. She wants to back up. I don't want her to back up. I'm going to push forward. Let's get up into that bridle there. There's the release. Keeping it all together, keeping it all in format so that you don't lose your horse's training. Right up here, keep her nice and straight. Soften that nose, stop, roll back. There's that neck rein pushing through, and it also becomes the new direct rein. Stop that front end, step back, step over, right there. Now stop, step over. Stop, step over. Stop, step over, stop, fix that face, fix that face. She's like a little kid at the racetrack. She started having fun. She's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, slow it down. We're not gonna get hot and run away with the bit. We're gonna get your face soft. We're gonna stay correct. You're gonna wait on me and you're gonna settle right here. You're gonna settle into my hand and you're gonna wait for me right here. That's what I want. I want you to set right here. You have to keep that in mind. If you lose that, you're gonna have a horse that is so hot, so jiggy, you go to work livestock and you will just blow cattle all over the country. What makes horses nervous? What makes hot horses is nervous horses. And they get nervous when they think they can't win. They can't get there in time. So they start going, I gotta get faster, I gotta get faster. I pushed her over here pretty hard. When we got over here, she was like, I gotta go. That's right when you shut it down. You just stop, say, no, we don't have to go. We have all day. And then we can get back over here, right there. And you will wait on me, get me your face, wait on me, get me your face, wait on me, get up where you belong, wait on me, get me your face, wait on me. Now come on, hurry up, get over there. She was really sticky. We waited so long, she got sticky. So first we're hot, then we're sluggish, we're cold. Wait on her, right here, wait. Fix that face. Get everything right. Now, right over there. Stop. That was better. That's what I was looking for. A nice clean turn. These exercises are fun to do, and you can do them with your horse whether you ever are going to work cattle or not. Having a responsive horse that moves its body where you want it to be is a pleasure to be around. You don't have to do it just for working cattle. Thank you so much for joining us again on this episode, and until next time, may God bless the trails you ride.